You can't hear me right now. I don't think changing Discords is going to matter. I probably have to restart my machine. The entire thing seems to be crapping itself. Which is weird because I only restarted it right before stream. It was weird. I don't know what the hell happened there, but everything just started crashing one at a time. Audio wasn't working, then Discord wasn't working, and OBS wasn't working, and everything else is fine, yeah. Only affected. It's not like everything else isn't an issue anymore. You can hear me fine because you've been answering me, so I don't know. Well, if it does, I'm just going to stop streaming because I'm not dealing with it. Yeah, well, it should be fairly obvious. Anyway, Tiz, I asked, I did the usual spiel, you know, welcome in and all that, and then I asked what game you were playing today, which of course you couldn't hear me. Rogue Trader still. I have that. I haven't gotten around to starting it yet. I started the game up and I created a custom character, and that was it. That's as far as I got into it. I was waiting to play it on stream, but that was right when I injured my back and stopped streaming for a while, so I'm looking forward to playing that and getting back into Avowed. I still haven't finished that. I barely started. I played it once. That was the very last game I played before I hurt my back and decided to take some time off for about a week and a half. I've got so many games to catch up on though, and a list of demos to do on my demo days, which I haven't done for a while. Well, this if you'd asked me this morning, I would have said it's doing great because it was fine. And then right before stream today, about an hour before stream, when I thought everything was fine, it decided to play up on me again. Not so bad right now, but I won't be surprised if it decides to make me scream out again in a little bit. No idea. All of them? Definitely all of them. Mm. Eh. I'm used to technical difficulties. I've worked in IT my entire life. The back pain is new though. That's just because I was a dumbass and injured myself. Where were we driving to again? That's right. I haven't really been in there much yet. Nah. You've seen one alien, you've seen them all. I actually used to love the old TV show Roswell. Not big on Yeah, I'm not big on aliens in general, but I feel like they did a decent story for that show. I didn't care for the remake. It was meh. I watched like 2 episodes and went, no, I can't do this. Mind you, I watched Roswell when I was like end of high school, so kind of a from that era type thing. Yep. Mm. Yeah, mostly been driving tonight just because with the spring sale, I was able to get the two of the bundles for the game, which unlocked 4 states that I haven't been to before. I would like to have gotten the other bundle, but it's the same price as the first two combined, and I already spent too much money, so I'm like, maybe that'll have to be next sale. I don't have another $35–40 on me. This game is very expensive when it comes to DLCs. That was like 59% off or something too. That's crazy. That the normal price is almost $70 for one bundle. I don't know many other games that have such expensive DLC. Or that as much as this has, I guess. And then there's Arkansas, which isn't in a bundle apparently. Because it's too new, I guess. Or they just didn't bother to add it to an existing bundle. Oh, you prick. I knew I was going to do that. Guess what, buddy? Guess what? I didn't cut early enough. I was going to cut him off. Teach him, give him a dose of his own medicine. If you hit them, if you clip them with the very back of the trailer, it doesn't do any damage to you. It only stops them. You have to time it very well, because if you miss and you hit like the middle of the trailer, it'll still count for damage wise. I'm a little hesitant about the GPS at the moment too, because I've had it tell me to go the wrong way a few times for some weird reason. This night really has been all sorts of weird. I had 2 cars drive right into the middle of my truck, like driving like this. They turn like right now, and they just run into me and send me off the freaking road. No idea why. And apparently, I hit a fire hydrant earlier, but I was nowhere near it when I drove around it. The second one I was probably close enough to, so that was fine. The first one acted the same way and made my whole entire truck jump up and down. And just like that, all right, fair enough. But there's nothing, like, it's not like there's low connection or anything. The same as it always is, so I don't know. In fact, there's only me and Kenshin on here today, so we had Stipple in earlier, but he has already gone to bed. There really shouldn't be much of a connection issue. And now my truck's not turning again. My truck's doing that thing again where it wasn't turning, so I just slammed on the e-brake. Even though I'm pretty sure the wheel was turned then. No, I wasn't even going fast. That's the thing, it just refused to turn. I mean, unless it makes my ability to turn go down by about a quarter of its normal turning capacity. That's what it was. It's like probably even less than that. I would turn, full turn, and I'd be doing this. Exactly. Had that happen to me 3 times now tonight. No idea why. I'm holding nothing but the left, like the A key to turn left, and it just doesn't turn. It's like, because I'm going speed here out, it doesn't turn the wheel as quickly as when I'm slow. It's like when I get to a certain corner it's not. It thinks I'm going super fast, even though I'm not. I don't know. I'm guessing at this point because I have no idea. It just acts as though I'm going so fast that I can't turn even slightly like that. I'm going 76, like almost 80, and I can turn faster than that. And apparently I'm the only one that gets it, 'cause I don't think Kenshin's had it before. I don't think anyone else has had it either. Maybe Kenshin has. Been a pretty quiet night tonight, though. We've just been doing this the whole time. I was going to do some avowed before stream, but I injured my back, so I couldn't. That reminds me, I've got to send that message to my teacher because I missed class yesterday because I didn't know it was on. Last message I got was telling me that class was still cancelled, and then an hour after class had already started, the same guy sent another message saying it was on tonight. I'm like, oh, no, it's not. One, you're an hour late. Two, I'm not home. I was home, but not jumping into a class an hour late. It's the problem with the online classes is that there's no easy way to communicate with people except SMS, and their SMS system is shit. I feel like it's literally someone sending a bulk SMS from their own phone. I don't actually care about the class that much, though. I'm not going to be completing it. It's not the course I thought it was, and I don't really need the piece of paper. So I technically already have that piece of paper. The same certificate that I got years ago. In fact, I've gotten the diploma and the same educational pathway, I guess you call it. The only difference is that at that level they have like slightly different versions of it. It's a certificate in IT general, or you can have a certificate in IT game development or whatever. Same sort of thing happens with the diploma I got. My original software engineering diploma was just a software engineering diploma. Now they have like different versions of it. So I don't know. But I don't need it because I've worked in the industry long enough. If I wanted to get a job, I could just get one. I wasn't doing the course to get a job though. I was doing it to learn the software so that I could use it for my own projects. A game I'm planning on building, and I've got a massive plan for like what I'm calling it a playground at this point. Essentially, it's like an overlay for stream, but it's not just videos. It'll actually be a live application. And when events happen in stream, it'll send a command to the application that event happened, like say the raid that had just happened, and that application then can make models act things out based on whatever event it is. I've got to finish modeling all the dragons though. The moment, all I really have is the egg that I use for my sub badge. I've got that as a 3D object at the moment that I'm hoping to put on stream when people sub. I'll have the egg roll across the screen with probably a dragon running after it with a flag or something. I'm working on the dragon bit still because I want to have the dragon running with a flag or something trailing behind them with the person's name on it. And that's the hard part, is rendering someone's name onto a cloth object or a fabric object. Not the easiest. I think I'm not using the easiest methods though either. But it's fun. The learning process has been a hell of a lot of fun. I love learning new things, especially things that come relatively easy to me, and most computer stuff always has. I don't know why. Computers just click with me. And yeah, that seems to be the... watch out. Yeah, I don't know, but there was another vehicle running up his butt too. So I saw that vehicle bounce, that black SUV, and as soon as I saw that, I steered off to the other side, but there was a vehicle next to me, so I had to go right off the road. But yeah, learning how to create 3D objects and models has actually been a lot of fun. I'm surprised at how well it's been working out for me. I hope it continues that way. I'm still learning Unreal Engine though, and how its little can't say that word today. Tired. I'm tired and really hungry, so words are hard. The difficult parts, the little difficult parts in Unreal Engine, I'm still figuring out. The non-standard stuff too, like it's not really a game. So when I'm searching for what I'm trying to find, like find out how to do, no one really has the information I'm looking for because it's not what you would do for a game. I want to be able to make an Unreal Engine project where I have no actual input command sent. Like can't use keyboard or mouse or anything to control it because I don't need it. It's all sent through API commands. And then I also have to stream that to a browser source. And I also have to make sure that browser source is transparent. Like there's so much to it that it sounds daunting, and yet I'm really kind of excited about learning it. It's just that it's taking a long time. Finding Unreal Engine to be a little harder than using Blender for modeling. But overall, still a lot of fun. Time consuming too, though. Like I've had to skip out on doing certain things. That's why I haven't updated some of my stuff from stream. Like my about box right now is absolutely terrible because I haven't had time to update it. Been busy doing other things. Hmm. Need more hours in the day, yeah? Just if I didn't have to sleep, I could save so much time. I could just work instead. But I like sleeping. It's the break, the required break that you need. Hmm. Whew. This is what I mean by quiet. It kind of gets quiet randomly tonight. No talking by anyone, and because we're just driving, there's nothing exciting going on. It is the end of the night for me too. I've been streaming for almost 5 hours now. I started when Kenshin started today, not earlier. Otherwise, I'd be at like 7 or 8 hours. Hmm. This is a very flat road. Mm. I guess decided to slam his brakes on. That guy's speeding along, but I won't be surprised. Oh, you got those hover car action going, eh? Hey, an inch or so is enough, right? I will always make that joke. I don't know why. It's so dumb. Probably because it's the most placid one you can make. Doesn't mean anything unless you think about it in a certain way. Damn, I was hoping that white car was turning as well. It also cruise controls, so I don't have to hold the W key in. That's how I broke my last keyboard. Ugh. You know, I was planning on trying out a split stream tonight, where I would go and have dinner for a couple of hours and then come back and do more streaming. I don't think I'm going to have the energy for that. I'm already getting tired. I find the cars will still do it, but the trucks don't do it nearly as much, thankfully. Truck's going way faster than the car. I didn't go anywhere near the car. I went near that car though. It didn't seem to matter. Yeah. The traffic really is random as to whether or not it's going to brake or not when you go out in front of it. Because I can go out like a truck's length in front of some of those cars and they still brake. I'm like, why? Hmm. On my screen, that didn't go across the dotted line. Yeah, on my screen, nowhere near me when I crossed over to the lane. Didn't touch it. Didn't even. It wasn't anywhere near my trailer. I was well past it when I turned in. I knew I was going to be close, but I was still well past it. And then I looked behind me and I could clearly tell that he'd hit something, but it wasn't me. Invisible truck, ghost truck. I don't know. Can't do anything about it. I can't see it. I do, and they still sometimes do that. It's really fucking stupid. And I'm watching two cars just play, skip the line in front of me. They're almost turning in unison into the other lane. You know what I think it might be? I just thought of it. You know how when I went over the median before and the traffic disappeared, the construction site, I have a feeling there's actually loading multiple traffic, yours and mine, and they're separate. They don't actually detect each other properly. So sometimes they will run into each other. I just, yeah. And I just thought of that then. I was just like, it makes sense that those two cars, the reason that one car ran into the other car is it didn't know it was there. What one was my car and the other was your car. It doesn't really matter. We won. That's the important thing because we got to see them crash. Hmm. And it also makes sense for why sometimes if I drive out in front of a car or a truck and I'm like really close to it, it doesn't care. And then other times I can be like a full truck length in front and it still reacts. Probably because those are yours that are desynced and it looks like on from its side I'm actually way closer. Whereas the other ones would be mine. They don't care if I'm up that close to them. Very sharp corner. Oh, okay. Wasn't moving on mine. You know, that would also explain the ghost cars. Yeah, so they for in this the case for when Sipple was here, I think the white car that popped out in front of me was actually his. I got close enough to him because he was further in front of you, in fact, and I was the furthest behind. I got close enough for it to load in, so it spawned in front of me, and then he got far enough away from it because it was slowing down that it despawned out of his. Thus, it despawned from me. Oh yeah, I'm certain it would be. It just means that the when they added the multiplayer to the game, they clearly didn't go over things like the traffic, so that the amount of traffic would merge based on the players in the area. They just left it as it was, so that each player generates their own traffic, which I guess makes sense. If you had lots of players, it means that you have a greater chance of having heavy traffic for said players. But I would have preferred if they'd made it so like set certain areas to heavy traffic zones, and then only those areas is where more vehicles would spawn. And you just booted that car. But yeah, this truck seems to be completely stopped, so go on the shoulder. Oh no, he's in the super slow roll. From that one car hitting your truck. That is crazy. The damage detection like calculations are so weird in this game. Like that should have damaged. Yeah, that should have damaged your truck, but it shouldn't have damaged your cargo because it didn't hit your cargo, it just hit your truck. Hmm. Oh, I thought your cargo was 35%. Jeez. Hmm. Hmm. I mean, as long as your cargo is less than double digits, you're fine. Yeah, you'll still get plenty though. Weird, it really shouldn't be 10 grand. Be worse, you could have your whole stream just decide to fall over. I mean, it was almost the end for me. I had almost decided to just not bother. In fact, if Tis hadn't just raided me, I probably would have just called it. Because, I mean, before then, it was only Dog Mum there anyway. Everyone else had left. They'd gone to bed. This is kind of the dead period for me for like the last hour or so. And then in another hour or so, people start showing up again. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. May want to take that exit. There's a mechanic-y thing down there for you. Oh, never mind. Nope, not on my screen. That's why I was telling you, trying to tell you earlier. I wasn't even at the exit yet. That's why I said you might want to go down that exit. Weird. Dumbass car not driving forward. At this point, I just expect the traffic to crap out, so I'm kind of being more cautious about it. I'm planning on taking the shoulder way more often. Nah, that's fine. More if there's suddenly a emergency accident or something, or a cop pulling someone over. Yeah, I had that too. Oh, you prick! That truck just decided to go right out in front of me. We'll probably end up getting to the end before you need to repair, or before you get to repair, I should say. I was watching that truck as I was driving past it, and I saw it tweak a little to the right. I'm like, it's about to fucking turn into me, isn't it? And it's just getting paranoid about the traffic now. But is there ghost car? I don't know. I've seen bits of it. I don't know if I've seen the whole thing. It would have been a long time ago. Hmm. Eh. I mean, bats are kind of terrifying, especially if you don't expect them. Hmm. I woke up once in the middle of the night I was staying at my brother's place at the time. He was living with his girlfriend, and I woke up because I heard this really weird noise. And then I realized there's something flying above me in the middle of the night, like pitch black, just flying around in circles. And it was a very small room. I'm amazed he could do circles in it. And yeah, I got up quickly, turned the light on, and he suddenly disappeared somewhere because, it was a bat. Not the way I wanted to wake up. Yeah, the worst part is when I turned the light on, he disappeared quick and I couldn't find him. I couldn't even like try to get him out of the room or anything. So I just let him have the room. I'm like, fuck it. I'll just go sleep on the lounge. What? Nope. Trailer didn't even react to me. So, and it wasn't that it bounced before. It pulled the entire truck. The whole truck was bouncing when I hit that. Apparently, hit that freaking hydrant. Mm. There's nothing in front of me at the moment. You could turn there, or you could just go straight ahead and repair. It's up to you. Gallop, giddy up. Why don't use the voice? Kind of dodgy in this game. That'd annoy me. Seems like it's not the same amount of wear as a normal engine, though. Yep, train tracks here. It's not bad. I'll take it. I'll also take the level up. Oh, I haven't actually got that one. I thought I had. I thought I'd gotten all of these already. I'll take that because why not? The the fragile will be the next one, and then I'll actually do the just-in-time deliveries because I don't care about them. Apparently, I still get money from them though, and experience. If Kenshin does one, I join it. You don't even need a point in it to actually activate it. Oh yeah, the game is definitely getting clunky at this point. Yeah, same. I was about to end stream. Shave. Don't really need to save, but I actually lost money today. I think I repaired something in the truck. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I got total wreck. That's what happened. It happens. Alrighty, I'm gonna call my stream now. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I'll be streaming either way. I just don't know what it'll be. Maybe. Depends on if I actually depends if I actually start streaming before you or not again. Like I'm supposed to be doing and I'm not. No, but I wanted to do a different kind of streaming, try out a different type of streaming thing, so I don't know. I usually do the single player stuff when no one else is around, so we'll see how it goes anyway. I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. Catch you later. And I was going to send the one viewer off to someone else, but to be honest, can't be bothered. No one really on at the moment anyway. Thank you for hanging around, whoever you happen to be. I've got a few people in chat, but it's only showing one viewer, which it could just be Twitch being weird again. By the way, thanks for hanging around. If you want to know when I go live, you probably want to check on the Discord there. Though I do have the schedule on Twitch at the moment. Otherwise, I am live sometime tomorrow. Like I said, Discord's the easiest way to find out when I do actually go live. I will see you then. Bye.